Hi, this is Ted Nash, and I am speaking to you from my temporary home here in Atlanta, Georgia, an historical location of political and racial unrest. And I can't help but to be thinking about what's going on right now, the demonstrations and the tensions that have just been boiling under the surface for way too long. And of course, it's completely understandable that the senseless killing of George Floyd would provoke such a reaction. I find myself thinking much about the 1960s, not so much in a history book way, but more personally about growing up in Los Angeles and being alive during the Watts riots, having a certain kind of awareness that a child of civil rights activist parents would have. My mother was involved with a group called Operation Bootstrap, which was started by a wonderfully soulful man named Lou Smith. He was very active in the community and a fixture at our home, our parties and our meetings. Mom would drag my brother and me to gatherings in South Central Los Angeles. Yeah, that's me, about 7 or 8 years old, playing in the streets with some of the other kids. Lou Smith also ran something called sensitivity sessions, where people, white and black, would meet after hours at a car repair garage and just let everything hang out. I mean, there were obvious tensions, but people were communicating and exploring. My mother and father often went to these meetings.
You're gonna have to ask yourself, you know, rockets, red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. So fight if we must, if our cause it is just. The glorious American Revolution, when we fought the English, then we fought the Indians, then we fought the Mexicans, and we done fought everybody, including each other. Now why is it all of a sudden so shocking to you to find out that black people can be violent too? I never could understand that.
That's my point.
That's the problem.
What was the question? Well, that when you talk about black power, the teenagers, colored teenagers of today have the wrong connotation.
I don't know any
of
colored
what
people or Negro people.
Black people. How's that?
Good. Okay. Very good. I'm glad you were able to make that distinction.
You say they have their own connotation. Well, teenagers are given, when they hear the word black power, they think that, okay, we're going to fight.
That is,
You're
just making, you're assuming. That's speculation and it doesn't have any validity, man.
This is the honest, I didn't want to get in this, but I got to. See, this is the kind of stuff that tears us apart. Because do you know what? When the teenagers put them black power t-shirts on, they made a pact that there would be no fighting with them shirts on. And you know, it was so funny, a cat was running past Bootstrap one day and 3 cats was wasting him. And he was trying to get out of his t-shirt so he could fight back.
My mom and dad met Hakim Jamal, who was a militant follower of Malcolm X, his cousin in fact. But despite Jamal's insisting that we were the devil, my mom invited Jamal and his family to trim our Christmas tree that year. Then he said it would be up to his kids to decide. And we got this letter from his son Alan. I heard about you wanting us to decorate your Christmas tree. I am writing you because I want to tell you that I'm accepting your invitation. Well, I might as well say goodbye. Your friend and enemy, Alan Jamal. So they came, and this started a friendship that would last for years and even take us on family vacations together. Here we are at the Grand Canyon. My mother went to this protest of the Vietnam War. It was supposed to be a peaceful demonstration, but like what's happening now all over the country, things got out of hand and a lot of people got hurt, including my mother, whose hand was badly damaged when she was trampled. It didn't stop her from continuing her work. It's hard to think that all the efforts of my parents and so many people over 50 years ago might have been in vain. What will it take for things to change? It is imperative that we just don't go back to where we were, but we move forward with thoughts and ideas of how to improve things, how to change things, how to educate ignorant people, how to be an example. And I think that we have an incredible opportunity right now to make change. And we start by voting on November 3rd. So that is the most important thing that we can do right now, is to get out and vote on November 3rd. So please get out and vote. Thank you very much.